Before printers, copiers, and cloud computing came to define the way we share information with others, we copied pages one hand crank at a time. There were two types of similar but not identical drum-based machines, the mimeograph and the ditto machine. These two machines were competing technologies in the copying business in the 1950s and 60s. Mimeograph machines often are mistaken for ditto machines, and many do use the names interchangeably. The mimeograph can be traced to inventor Thomas Edison, who patented what he called the electric pen and duplicating press in 1876. He sold the patent to A.B. Dick, who coined the term mimeograph, or mimeo, and invented the mimeo stencil. Edison also agreed to help Dick market the product under the name Edison Mimeograph. Marketed by the A.B. Dick Company of Chicago, the mimeograph became the first widely used duplicating machine. Wilhelm Ritzerfeld gave us the ditto machine in 1923. This machine used a similar crank-based process, but involved the use of alcohol-based solvents, which dissolved the ink from a master sheet and transferred it onto another piece of paper. While these machines were utilized for printing all sorts of documents, it became popular among schools in particular because of its relatively low cost and ease of use. Like all innovations, it evolved over time. At first, everything was entirely manual, with a hand-cranked drum. Then motorized drums came along and sped up and simplified the process even more. This duplicating machine allowed teachers to easily produce printed activity sheets and exams in mass quantities. The ink it used ended up looking deep blue or purple, and they had a unique smell to them that was thoroughly enjoyable for students. The smell of a freshly printed ditto is one of those smells we never forget. One of the most desired student jobs was to head to the mimeograph and make copies for the teacher. When worksheets or quizzes were handed out and passed around, nobody was focusing on the assignment, but instead everyone could be seen sniffing the amazing fragrance coming off the page. A pop culture reference to this can be found in the film Fast Times at Ridgemont High. At one point, a teacher hands out a dittoed exam paper, and every student in the class immediately lifts it up to breathe in the smell. In a bittersweet twist, this machine died out when cheaper copy machines became available. We celebrated the convenience of it, but most mourn the loss of this fun task. How many of you remember the smell of a freshly copied mimeograph? The smell is one that takes you back in time.